Stalls open, they're racing. Real Magic first to find Terra Firma. Fair Pack the inside and also Multinational, and Special Bonus got out well. Packed and Gone on the inside of Black Otago. A length and a half Flying Graw. Then the Southwest Galloper Can Tab and Jewel Cityum last of all. Down the side, 800 to go, and Bluey Lambie has got Fair Pack the leader. A length and a half Real Magic, Multinational. One Special Bonus. Two Packed and Gone in the clear. A length on Black Otago, Flying Graw, and then Can Tab and Jewel Cityum last of all. Fair Pack the one to run over, thundering to the turn. Fair Pack the leader. A length on Special Bonus. Real Magic out. Packed and Gone right behind them. Then Multinational, Black Otago, and they're followed as they turn the corner for home. Back in the middle by Can Tab. Around the bend, and Special Bonus joined by Packed and Gone. Black Otago wider, Real Magic in the middle, and then Flying Graw. Packed and Gone the leader. Black Otago threatening danger. Black Otago got to Packed and Gone. Black Otago finishing better. Oh dear, favourite backers. Black Otago by a length on the line. Packed and Gone second. 1 1/4 Flying Graw beating Multinational for third. Then Special Bonus, Can Tab, Real Magic, Jewel Cityum, and Fair Pack stopped as if somebody ran out in the track and bashed him between the ears with a mallet.
Okay, well, 6, 1 and 7 across the line on race number 6 at Ascot. He's a pretty colourful character, is our Stu Shenton. Righto, now let's have a look and see what else we have to report for you. We have the Maitland dividends coming up.
Oh, the Mobile about to turn the corner. Getting down now close towards the starting point for the running of the Grand Central Hotel pace. The blue light flashing. They're off and racing this time. Near the rail, Penny began well, but Berlina went to the lead from Solandi. They were followed out wide by Tiger Trick, Penny, Megsy Campbell. Stefanelli going up on the inside of our Chelsea Square. Trap deep on the track now was Happy Return from Flying in Style, and Agro was trailing. In this order they cast the turn astern and commenced to run down the side, and Berlina showed the way a length into with the good old Penny. Next was Solandi out wide from Stefanelli, Megsy Campbell, Tiger Trick moving up fast right around them. Followed back in the field by our Chelsea Square, Agro, Flying in Style, and Happy Return brought up the rear. No change in the order as they leave the back and commence to run around the corner once again, and Berlina showed the way. A length to Tiger Trick on the outside of Penny. Solandi was next in advance of Stefanelli, followed by Megsy Campbell. Down on the rail was Agro, out on the outside, our Chelsea Square from Flying in Style, and Still Happy Return brought up the rear. They make the run down towards the judge now with 2 circuits of the course left to go, and Berlina doing it nicely in front was a length to the good of Tiger Trick. Penny third on the rail, followed then by Solandi, Stefanelli in behind those, Megsy Campbell from Agro, and the last pair in the event now still would be Happy Return and Flying in Style. The field packing up now as they cast the 600 peg astern and commence to run down the back, where Berlina was still in charge, 3 parts of a length to Tiger Trick. Penny was next from Solandi. Over on the rail was Stefanelli, followed by Megsy Campbell, Agro. In behind those, our Chelsea Square from Happy Return, and Flying in Style was last of all. They leave the back and move to the turn, a lap and a quarter left to travel, and Berlina the leader, 3 parts of a length to Tiger Trick. Penny was next, followed by Solandi, Stefanelli, Megsy Campbell, Agro. Our Chelsea Square, Happy Return, and Flying in Style was last of all. They cast the home turn astern and make the run to the judge, 7:50 left to travel, and still Berlina was doing it nicely over Tiger Trick. Penny next from Solandi with the run of the race. Next in the event, Stefanelli. Now Happy Megsy Campbell and our Chelsea Square putting in their claim, followed then by Agro, Flying in Style, and Happy Return was last of all. They're right across the track making the run around the bottom corner, where Berlina was in charge, and next to Tiger Trick, followed then by Solandi, Penny. Out wide in the event was our Chelsea Square with Megsy Campbell. Over on the rail, Happy Return from Agro, and Flying in Style. 400 out of the challengers coming thick and fast. Tiger Trick's got to the lead over Berlina, Penny putting in the big run. Wider out the track was our Chelsea Square. Megsy Campbell now going with it, and Stefanelli looking for a run. The leader with 2:50 left to travel was Tiger Trick. Over on the rail was Penny. Further out still our Chelsea Square, and Stefanelli with Megsy Campbell in the straight. Tiger Trick the leader. Coming at it out wide now was Stefanelli, and our Chelsea Square as Tiger Trick. Stefanelli go to the wire in the run of the judge. Tiger Trick beats Stefanelli. Our Chelsea Square third from Megsy Campbell.
Racing now in Brisbane, 6-7, and a photo will take you now to Terry.
The back of Bobby's Dream, Classic Triax on the rail. 1 to Toracan, 2 to Comedy Lad, and 2 lengths to Bronski Beat, who whipped them in as they worked past the 1,600 metres mark. Trouble, Toracan galloped, still galloping, and drops back to the tail of the field. First 500 metres took them 35.4, and Cristofero shows the way at the 1,400 metres peg by 3/4 of a length over Bobby's Dream in the breeze. Leo Lobel third on the inside of Bryden Duke. A length and a half to Classic Triax, now tagging Bryden Duke. 2 to Comedy Lad, a length and a half to Bronski Beat, and Toracan after galloping is 50 metres away at the tail of the field. 30 neat for the first quarter of the mile. Cristofero pilots them past the 1,100 metres peg, leading by 3/4 of a length over Bobby's Dream, punching holes in the breeze. Leo Lobel third behind the speed, Bryden Duke fourth and sweet seating. Classic Triax 3 back in the running lane, followed by Comedy Lad, Bronski Beat, and that long break to Toracan. They've left the bell behind, and with 800 to run, Cristofero a narrow leader over Bobby's Dream, who slides closer on the outside. Leo Lobel third, but corralled on the inside of Bryden Duke. Then Classic Triax, Comedy Lad, Bronski Beat, and a gap to Toracan. 31.2 for the second quarter of the mile. And with 600 to run, Cristofero and Bobby's Dream have their noses together. Bryden Duke third, sweating on them. Leo Lobel on the fence. Classic Triax peels out 3 deep. Comedy Lad out 4 wide. And then Bronski Beat. Cristofero's in front at the 400. Bobby's Dream flat now. He's under pressure. Bryden Duke peels out 3 wide. Classic Triax 4 wide. Comedy Lad 5 deep on the bend. Bryden Duke put his head in front at the top of the lane. Classic Triax after Bryden Duke from Comedy Lad. Classic Triax tackling Bryden Duke, 120 to go. Classic Triax hit the front from Bryden Duke. Comedy Lad battling on. Bronski Beat's whizzing at the end, but Classic Triax in front, and Classic Triax beat Comedy Lad, and Bronski Beat, the place getters, finished under the roses. Then Leo Lobel, Bryden Duke, Bobby's Dream, Cristofero, and Toracan was a long last of all.
8, 6 and 7 across the line in Brisbane. At Maitland, it was the other way around, 6, 7 and 8. Now,
Pandemania, they're all set. 170 favourite, Lobby Webster. They're ready. And racing, beginning well, was Lobby Webster. Bounced 2 lengths in front of Double Recovery, who works to second. Third, Gary, followed by Soldier On from Blake's Boy, Pandemania, and Tandad 2. Down the back, it's Lobby Webster. 3 lengths in front. Second, Double Recovery. Third, the outsiders, Gary, finishing on. 4 further back was Soldier On, followed the inside by Blake's Boy from Pandemania. And last left lamenting was Tandad 2. At the top turn, Lobby Webster, 2 lengths in front. Gary pressing it, but Lobby Webster gets away in the straight. 2.5 in front, and Lobby Webster for the money. Lobby Webster by 2 on second, Gary. Third was Double Recovery, followed next by Pandemania from Blake's Boy and Soldier On. And just going into the catching pen now was Tandad 2.
1, 5 and 4 place, race 2, Penrith, Lobby.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, Graham Knight's my name. When you're travelling between Ballarat and Ararat on the Western Highway on your way to Adelaide, or from Adelaide to Melbourne, stop off at the Golden Age Hotel in Beaufort, where we have the world of happiness often. We have a great drive-in bottle shop, we have quality meals, and a great lot of patronage here where we enjoy ourselves most of the time. Cheers. Alan?
After that now, they're set racing. Pac-Man broke after the start. There's no pace from Barossa Baron out of the gate. And Blazing Bright's going to go to the lead. Blazing Bright goes to the front. Venetian Adam goes on with the job, though. Venetian Adam got 3 metres clear as the turn comes up. Went a fraction roughly there for a stride. Blazing Bright kicks up on the inside. Although Venetian Adam still going to bore on. Then further back we have Galloway David on settling down as Venetian Adam goes to the front. Well, this race didn't pan out anything like we thought round that first turn. Venetian Adam leads. Blazing Bright second. Galloway David the outside. Media Command 3 back the rails. Barossa Baron ends up with the 1-1 trail. Rusty Wangara off the rails easily, and Carson the rails, and then Pac-Man's about 20 metres away. Lead time is 46.5 as they head towards the back. Venetian Adam led, but it's used up a bit of petrol to get there. 2 or 3 metres to Galloway David, which is moving up on the outside a bit closer. Blazing Bright in behind the leader. Now Barossa Baron 1 out and 1 back, but it's not on the back of Galloway David at the moment. The inside Media Command, 2 metres away. Rusty Wangara has been biding his time in the early part. 3 metres to Carson, and the other one struggling to tack on, that being Pac-Man, still 15 metres away, leaving the back straight, and Venetian Adam just the leader. Galloway David, though, is right up on the outside, almost on terms, keeping this leader honest. Getting the good trail, Barossa Baron. Blazing Bright the inside, 31-2 was the first quarter. Rusty Wangara still sitting back on the outside of Media Command. They're followed then by Carson and a gap to Pac-Man. Down the straight, Galloway David the outside now takes on Venetian Adam, and Galloway David goes to the lead now. Venetian Adam can't hold him out. He's not quite across Galloway David. He's now getting to the rails. Galloway David heads Venetian Adam. Barossa Baron on the outside. 6 metres away, Rusty Wangara runs into the race nicely. Back on the inside, Media Command. Blazing Bright's drop right out of it, and Carson goes past it. They race into the back, 30.9 the second quarter. Galloway David 3 metres clear. Barossa Baron second. Rusty Wangara's moving up 3 deep now. Venetian Adams gone. Media Command running his usual honest race. Off the back, Galloway David joined and about to be headed by stablemate Barossa Baron, which is sprinting hard. Rusty Wangara out 3 wide, but it's struggling to stay with Barossa Baron. They went 29.6 the third quarter. They turned. Barossa Baron's had a pretty good run in transit, and it got 6 metres in front. Rusty Wangara can't run it down. Galloway David's run a big race. Barossa Baron in front. He's getting a little tired, but he'll win. Barossa Baron first up. 3 metres Rusty Wangara. 6 metres away Galloway David. A gap Media Command. A gap Carson. Venetian Adam. Blazing Bright hasn't gone well, and further back then Pac-Man last in.
287 placed on race 1 at Globe Derby. Number 2 Barossa Baron, the winner over number 8 Rusty Wangara, and number 7 Galloway David. Now let's take you to Wenny Park right now for a very good night of greyhound racing tonight, the TriStar night, as we take you to Darren Flindell. Hello, Daz.
Hello, Nick. A beautiful night here in Sydney at Wenny Park, and this is TriStar night with the TriStar Trophy over 500 and also 700. A few short price favourites on the night, and it should be a pretty good night for punters. In the first here, number 2, Truzan, has been very strongly tipped out of the track here. It's 5-4 on, 5-4 on Truzan. Number 3, Emerald Ace at 13-2. Number 4, Cicatrice is the value runner at 10-1. 4, Carnaby Street 25. Miss Scoot Girl now 40. Union Gap has firmed considerably. It's now into 7-2. 7-2 for Union Gap. 8 Gold Salute at 20, and 9 Curly High has drawn the rails at 14-1. All behind the boxes here for the first, and they're being called up. Truzan tried a blistering 30-29 in a solo trial here last Wednesday, and on the strength of that performance has been installed a very short price favourite to win the first. The 700 race, the TriStar Concrete Trophy, is a good one, featuring Sailing Waverley, Black Calgar, Ebony Sands, Fast Appeal and Emma's Range, a small but select field in the third. Already here for the first. Ready, racing. Truzan hopped away in a hurry. It landed 2 in front of Union Gap. Emerald Ace, and driving along the fence, Curly High. Being tracked along by Cicatrice. There's a fall. Emerald Ace was dragged down, and also Check Miss Scoot Girl. Heading into the back, and Truzan data clear by 5 to Curly High, and Cicatrice on the inside of Union Gap. Further back, Carnaby Street from Gold Salute, a break to Miss Scoot Girl. And the last one, Emerald Ace, coming to the turn. And Truzan, the leader. Curly High's coming at it strongly. Curly High mowing down Truzan, and Curly High will get up and win. Curly High tipped out the favourite Truzan, and Carnaby Street ran third. Followed by Cicatrice, then Union Gap from Miss Scoot Girl. Further back, Gold Salute and Emerald Ace sold out at the first turn.
Check those in a moment. 9, the winner, the Geelong, due in around about 5 from now. The first trotting race from Melbourne, Riviera Bridget at 20-1. Lucatros at 9-2. Solar Night 30s and 25s. Perfect Ace. Our Doubloon is at 20-1. Open at that quote. 13-2. Pops Delight. Sharp Brett 5-4. Open at 7-4. 20-1. Mr. Tubbs. 9 Satin Tabella at 9-1. 30s for Illinois Lady and Jun Fella at 9s. Race 1 at Geelong, due in 4 from now.
At a fast track, and this is race 1. Green light's on, set racing, Solar Night away fairly well. Perfect Ace is showing speed with Sharp Red, and out wide as Mr. Tubbs attacking early. Back in the field, Satin Tabella has hopped out of its gear. Jean Fella settles down second last. Out of the straight they race. Riviera Bridge at the inside is easing. Perfect Ace on its outside went to the lead. From on the outside, Sharp Red. Mr. Tubbs now angles for the 1 by 1. Solar Night kicked up, tried to keep out Mr. Tubbs 3 wide but couldn't. Mr. Tubbs now has the cover. Has Sharp Red on the outside, draws up within a metre of Perfect Ace down the back of the 1400. Off the track is our doubloon making ground. Solar Night the rail, 4 metres to Lucatros. Then Illinois Lady, Pops Delight, Satin Tabella, and Jean Fella on the outside as last. 12.50 out, our doubloon travelled up into second place and within a metre of Perfect Ace. Riviera Bridge of the leaders back. Fourth with cover now is the favourite Sharp Red. Back on the rail, 2 metres away, Solar Night, followed by Mr. Tubbs, who works up to be 3 back on the outside. On its back is Lucatros, on the rail is Illinois Lady. Third last is Satin Tabella the fence. Second last on the outside, Pops Delight, and Jean Fella is last. At the 900 down the straight, Perfect Ace in front. He's had a fairly handy run by a sulky's length. 2 on the outside, our doubloon. Ahead away third, Riviera Bridget. Then Sharp Red a handy fourth. On its inside is Solar Night. Mr. Tubbs the running line, followed by Illinois Lady, Lucatros. Third last on the fence is Satin Tabella. Jean Fella from last now is Satellite 3 wide, and Pops Delight 1 off the fences last, and now trailing Jean Fella. They're in the final lap down the back towards the 600. Still Perfect Ace in front by 2.5 metres to our doubloon. A metre back in third, Riviera Bridget pulling, followed by Sharp Red about to pull out. Solar Night is 1 off the fence now. On a loose rein 2, Mr. Tubbs now pulls out. Sharp Red does in front of it. Illinois Lady makes ground the rail, followed by Lucatros, Jean Fella, Satin Tabella, and Pops Delight. At the 300 on the turn, it's Perfect Ace in front by 1.5 metres. Our doubloon on the outside is tapped up. Sharp Red's on a loose rein out 3 wide, forcing Mr. Tubbs out 4 wide. Right off the track is Pops Delight. Riviera Bridget needs a run. At the 180, Perfect Ace 1.5 metres in front of our doubloon, and Sharp Red followed by Riviera Bridget, but Perfect Ace in front, trying hard as our doubloon and also Sharp Red, and it is Perfect Ace all the way. Perfect Ace wins 2 metres. Photo for the minors, I reckon. Our doubloon second, and nose to Sharp Red third. Every chance, close up out wide. Pops Delight with Satin Tabella. Then Illinois Lady. In behind them came Jean Fella, Solar Night, Mr. Tubbs, and one of the last in was Lucatros.
Perfect Ace the winner. We'll check the minors in just a moment. Now Wentworth Park dividends. And number 9 Curly High at 13.70 and 221.30 Truzan. Carnaby Street at 3.80. Quinella 10.50. Trifecta 502 even for race 1 at Weddy Park. Let's take you now to Penrith once again, and here is Rod.
Thank you, Nick. The third event, Heat 2 of the Campbelltown Catholic Club Derby. Scratch 2 Alert Brute and 9 Cheeky Fox. Cheeky Fox, named after Darren Flendell. Now the Greyhounds are placed away for the third. Aztec Bale comes in with Imposing Cape and also Rufus Bale. Peerless Jethro. Terminal Frost. Why Worry? Moving in well. Tallest Pier the favourite, 210, 160, and they're all set. Green light, Bunny up to the boxes, ready for the third event. Racing, and a good even line out. Tallest Pier began well. They scramble behind, and Tallest Pier gets away. Out of the straight, leads by 2 on Aztec Bale second. Third out wide was Peerless Jethro, followed by Terminal Frost on the inside. 2.5 to Rufus Bale. Second last was Why Worry, and last of all Imposing Cape. At the top turn, Tallest Pier on the lure is out by 5. Aztec Bale working home well second. 3 lengths third was Peerless Jethro, followed by Terminal Frost. Into the straight though, it's all Tallest Pier clearing out, and Tallest Pier down to the post to win by 4. Tallest Pier first. Over second, Aztec Bale. Third was Terminal Frost. From Rufus Bale, Why Worry. Second last, Peerless Jethro. And last of all was Imposing Cape.
Well, it won like most people expected it to do just that. Number 8, Tallest Pier, the winner, over number 1 and number 6. Kim Bolton run at 2s at Albion Park. 11 to 2 Shackles. 6 to 1 Wouldn't It Be in the second.
Favourite 12, Star Alert, the one they want. Set and racing now. Now Truth won the start. Forest Green jumped out well. LA streaked forward and going around the outside. Sonda Queen Baraka. Veet Faloo wide. Star Alert in the middle and Hail the Chief on the inside. A length on Lourdes Strathcona in Bacon, and 3 lengths to Razmec last of all. Down the Searching Swan Riverside. Inside the 1200 and the Old Fellow Truth by 3/4. Sonda Queen around Forest Green. Outside them Baraka. LA Street going forward. The grey Veetfaloo in the shadows. Hail the Chief on the inside of the patiently ridden Star Alert. A length away, Lord of Strathcona. That 5-year-old going well for Harvey, but spotting them a big head start. And then in Bacon, Razmik back at the tail. 800 to go. Truth by 1.5 to Sonda Queen. A length Forest Green Baraka. A couple LA Streak. Hail the Chief. Star Alert on the inside of Veetfaloo. A length on Lord of Strathcona in Bacon. And last is Razmik onto the turn. And the old bloke Truth has given them something to think about. Truth by 3 lengths on Sonda Queen. Baraka around Forest Green. A length on LA Streak Veetfaloo. Hail the Chief and Star Alert. Lord of Strathcona. A fair way back within Bacon. Around the bend. And Truth has got to the middle of the track at the 200. He led Forest Green Baraka. Now Star Alert in top gear. And then LA Streak and Veetfaloo. Truth is the leader. Star Alert coming through the centre. Truth is getting tired, but Star Alert can't get there. And Truth has won by 3/4. Star Alert second. Third LA Streak. Forest Green and Veetfaloo behind him. Then Baraka. Lord of Strathcona never in that. From Sonda Queen. Hail the Chief. Razmik and in Bacon is last.
Well, the Truth, the winner for 2 and 1, race number 7 for the Ringkeller York Handicap, 1,600 metres, that journey of that 7th of Ascot. Very, very good run from the old timer there.
Turns the corner, getting down now towards the starting point. All pacing nicely behind the gate. The blue light flashing, they're off and running. And Darcy Dale and Mr. White with Boston Kev won the start, followed by Morrow's Glen and Grub. For Golden Dora going with a run up in the inside of Joanne's Dream. Next, Electric Low Bell, Pay As You Go. And our Karate Kid dropped out the last. The pace fairly solid as they make the run around the corner the first time. And Thompson has Darcy Dale the leader, 2 lengths to the good of Mr. White, followed then by Morrow's Glen. Out deep on the drought track was Grub in behind those. Boston Kev from Electric Low Bell, Pay As You Go, Joanne's Dream. And our Karate Kid brought up the rear, down past the judge with 1,500 to travel. And the leader in the event was Darcy Dale, showing out a length to the good of Mr. White, third on the outside and lugging a little Morrow's Glen. 4 deep was Grub from Boston Kev. In behind those was Golden Dora from Electric Low Bell, Pay As You Go. Second last, Joanne's Dream, and our Karate Kid was last of all. They travel the back and make the run down towards the 1,100 peg, and the leader in the event was Darcy Dale. A half a length to the good of Grub without cover. Mr. White was next from Morrow's Glen. Boston Kev going up along the rail with a good run was Electric Low Bell. In behind them was Golden Dora from Joanne's Dream, Pay As You Go. And our Karate Kid still brought up the rear. Short of a lap and a quarter to travel as they're about to swing the corner for the bell lap, and the leader was Darcy Dale over Grub. In third berth at this stage on the paint was Mr. White, followed then by Morrow's Glen. Electric Low Bell's had a beautiful run up along the paint to be travelling fourth. Next in the event now would be Boston Kev from Joanne's Dream. Then behind those was Golden Dora, and the last pair, Pay As You Go, and our Karate Kid. They've got 600 left to travel, and still the leader was Darcy Dale. It's giving plenty out in front. 3 parts of a length to Grub. Mr. White was next from Morrow's Glen. Electric Low Bell. Boston Kev, Pay As You Go, taking off from well back, followed by Joanne's Dream. Golden Dora and our Karate Kid. 500 left to travel, and Grub has got to the lead over Darcy Dale. Mr. White was next with Morrow's Glen. Pay As You Go 3 deep as they make the run to the corner, followed by Joanne's Dream, Electric Low Bell, our Karate Kid, Boston Kev, and last of all was Golden Dora. 250 left to travel. Out wide, Pay As You Go's had a hard run, but he's got to the lead over Grub and Darcy Dale. Joanne's Dream in the centre of those now was Electric Low Bell and Morrow's Glen, but Pay As You Go in front. Halfway down the straight, Darcy Dale coming again on the rail, but Pay As You Go is too good. Finishing fast, Electric Low Bell, but Darcy Pay As You Go won the money from either Joanne's Dream or Electric Low Bell. Out wide in the event would be one there. Darcy Dale back in the field, 2 Grub, Morrow's Glen. Mr. White finished well back, and our Karate Kid amongst the tail with Boston Kev.
Okay, 9 and a photo there, race 4 at Maitland, 9 and a photo. Now let's update Wentworth Park for you. This is race 2. Number 1 Marlow Miss at 9s, Prince Mambo at 10s. Carolyn Bale is showing at 4 to 1. Governor Bernard at 20s. Like a Kid at 7 to 2. Kingston Bale's at 5 to 4 for Wireless. And 25 single line Lacey Bale at 16 to 1 for race 2 at Wentworth Park. Now let's take you to Terry Spargo now for the second race in Brisbane. Here's Tez.
Sky joins us, and they come out of their pre-race circle with the signal given for race number 2. TAB favourite, number 1, Kimbolton Run at 2.45 on the Queensland tab, close enough to 6 to 4. Under double figures, Shackles, number 3, 8.35, a little under 15 to 2. 4, Wouldn't It Be, $9.15, a little better than 8 to 1. And then down to Star Council, number 12 at $3.15, around the 9 to 4 mark, 10 cents short of 9 to 4. The favourite, Kimbolton Run, number 1 at 2.45, a 6 to 4 pop on the Queensland tab. The race over a mile, the gate heads towards the back. Kimbolton Run, the favourite, drawn number 1. The second favourite, Star Council, drawn number 12, the outside of the second line. Just about ready to run. Racing, Kimbolton Run from the inside came out quickly. Prince Roydon began well. Wouldn't It Be fast away with Speed Monarch and Major Hamilton. Then Paleface Marvel, Robichaux, Shackles and Lord Carrington. Followed by the King Hit, Star Council second. Last and Star Glider dropped back to the rear. Kimbolton Run in front at the 1,300 metres mark, leading by a length to Prince Roydon. Wouldn't It Be third, tucked in on the rail, and Major Hamilton's fourth, 1 out and 1 back. A length away, Paleface Marvel on the inside of Speed Monarch. Robichaux 3 deep and sliding forward. Lord Carrington worse than midfield. Star Council's making ground on the rail. Shackles third last on the outside of Star Glider. And the King Hit is 2 lengths away at the rear. 28.5 for the first quarter of the mile. Kimbolton Run shows the way after the bell. Kimbolton Run leads by 3 parts of a length over Robichaux, working to the death. Wouldn't It Be third, locked up behind the Speed. Prince Roydon fourth on the outside of Paleface Marvel. Major Hamilton 3 back in the running lane. Star Council very awkwardly placed, buried on the fence. A length and a half to Speed Monarch. Then Star Glider, Lord Carrington, Shackles and the King Hit. 31.6 for the second section. Kimbolton Run 3/4 clear at the 600. Robichaux second. Wouldn't It Be third. Then Prince Roydon, Paleface Marvel trying to get away from the rail. Major Hamilton wide. Lord Carrington sweeping around them. Star Council's off the fence now, but he's giving the leaders 5 lengths at the 300. Kimbolton Run a length in front. Lord Carrington storms up into second spot. Robichaux flat. Wouldn't It Be with nowhere to go. And Star Council's cooking, but he's out very wide on the bend. Kimbolton Run in front when they turn from Robichaux. Here's Star Council down the outside, but it's Kimbolton Run clear. He's got enough gas in the tank. Wouldn't It Be's got the rail. Star Council's out wide, and Kimbolton Run wins. Kimbolton Run beats Star Council, a victim of the draw. Wouldn't It Be runs third. Robichaux fourth. Paleface Marvel fifth. Then Shackles, the King Hit, Lord Carrington, Major Hamilton, Star Monarch, Speed Monarch, Star Glider, and Prince Roydon at the tail of the field.
9.47 at Maitland, 9.4 and 7 at Maitland. 1 and a photo, Kimbolton Run, the winner in Brisbane. Moving over at Wentworth Park for race number 2 on the program, as we take you to Darren for the Parramatta Superfecta.
Thank you, Nick. And the Superfecta pool, $20,000. $20,000, so there's a good pool for you to have a go in here for the Superfecta. And the favourite is number 7, Wireless at 5 to 4. Head of 5, Like a Kid at 3 to 1. So back into 3s, Like a Kid. And number 3, Carolyn Bale, is out to 9 to 2. So clearly the best runner tried here is number 7, Wireless. Has won 1 race here in the time of 30 and 44. It's a pretty wide open 5th grade event. This the second of the night. First leg of the New South Wales Extra Double. All boxed. Starter carries out his check, switches on the green light. The reserves both running, 9 from 6 and 10 Lacey Bar from box 8. Ready, set, and racing. Lacey Bar was slow, single line, and Caroline Bale won the start. A length clear from Marlowe Miss, Prince Mambo and Like a Kid. In behind them, Governor Bernard from Lacey Bale, and Wireless has settled at the tail of the field. Caroline Bale went quick early, and she dashed clear down the back from Single Line and Prince Mambo. Further back, Like a Kid, Marlowe Miss, and a break then to Lacey Bale. Out of the back, and Caroline Bale on the bunny by 5. Second, Single Line, then came Like a Kid and Prince Mambo, but Caroline Bale swings well clear from Single Line and Like a Kid, and Caroline Bale blitzes them. Caroline Bale by 5. Now seconds very close. Single Line, Like a Kid, and Marlowe Miss, who rattled home on the rail. Then came further back Lacey Bale from Wireless, Governor Bernard, and it was one of the last to finish with Prince Mambo ahead of them.
Yeah, Carolyn Bale, eh? She's too good for them, and that brings up another win for Carolyn Bale.
Off Greek Street didn't have anyone near the speed tonight. From out wide on the track going very hard, King Meadow. He'll find the lead, I think. Sun Khan's got the inside running. King Meadow 3.5 clear and now 4 and goes to the front. King Meadow crosses Sun Khan. New Murdoch is eased early to take a trail. Marion Looney 3 wide around it. Greek Street's at least 3 back the rails. Could end up 4 back the rails because it's nowhere near the back of Sun Khan at the moment. They are followed then by Franco Alicante. Demon Rob away pretty well from the second row. Satan Commands forced to go back in the field with Greek Street beaten early. And Satan Commands is now coming around in trouble. Greek Street broke up there.